Maybe it would be appropriate to add that we will tomorrow be issuing the press release for the new owners, and a copy of that press release will in fact be sent to each one of you tomorrow morning. So you won't have the opportunity to talk to them immediately. They will be
discuss the exciting future that we see for the soda ash business, and in particular Magadi Soda. Magadi Soda will be a part of Brunner Mond Holdings. Brunner Mond Holdings will also be the parent of Brunner Mond and Company, the soda ash business in England. A sister company is Penrice Soda Products, our soda ash business in Australia. For Magadi, Brunner Mond and Penrice, soda ash is our main business. We will invest in plant and equipment, technology, and people. We will do this together as a team, but be aware of the interests of our customers, our suppliers, our Magadi community, and our shareholders. All of the people that were employed in the former ICI operations will be a part of the new companies. Thus, experienced teams in England and Kenya will be active in planning and making the future. In particular, Magadi Soda is an important part of this new organization. It is by far the most international of the companies in its markets. It has an extremely competitive cost position against other soda ash businesses in the world. We hope to see Magadi evolve into a more self-contained organization through the addition of necessary resources and expertise at the Magadi site, whilst enjoying the support and responsibility to provide support as part of a major group. Of course, Magadi will continue to enjoy access to the expertise in England and now in Australia. We will continue to build a strong Kenyan enterprise which will play an important role in world markets. Magadi Soda, with worldwide markets, will focus on the soda ash industry and a strong professionalism. It will be a leader in Kenyan industry. I and my partner David Wertheim were founding shareholders of the Penrice companies, and now we are extremely proud to be the same for Brunner Mond Holdings and indirectly Magadi Soda. Other shareholders besides Penrice and ourselves will be institutional investors who represent major financial institutions in both England and Australia. Most of them are also investors in Penrice. The investors have all studied the business carefully, agree with the vision of the future, and I'd like to take that vision of the future with you now. The object of the investment is to profitably build the company in a manner which creates shareholder value for all shareholders, consistent with the long-term objectives of the business. Magadi Soda, Brunner Mond and Company, and Penrice Soda Products will be managed in a coordinated fashion in order to benefit each business with a global perspective. Any dealings between the businesses will be on a commercial basis. The acquisitions of interest in other soda ash businesses, either natural or synthetic, will continue to be a priority. Magadi Soda will operate from the Magadi site and will also be headquartered there. The business will be managed so as to maintain the Magadi facilities in good operating condition, and by investing resources in technology and equipment to maintain a competitive position better than the company's peers in soda ash production in order to ensure continuing profitability and increasing value for all shareholders. The strategy is to continue to lower the company's costs through wise investment and focused management, while maintaining excellent standards for product quality, safety, and environmental, and levels of customer service. The entire workforce will be encouraged to participate in company-sponsored training and betterment programs, and to see continuing employment by Magadi Soda as a stable and fulfilling opportunity. Other than this official statement, I'd like to add where we've been since Friday and have had an extremely warm welcome there. We've held a series of meetings with not only Magadi people, but also local political leaders and local management of the company. Today's press conference will have to end promptly at 3:45 because we also have a meeting with the Vice President scheduled. The welcome to me personally has been very warm, and I thank you very much for that. Working with a unique company in the world of soda ash. It exports roughly 90% of its turnover. So it is, yes, it is proudly a Kenyan company, but it must very strongly stand on a world stage and compete with world competitors from both Europe and the United States. So it's very important we continue to focus our resources on continuing to build Magadi as a good, strong, competitive company. And we know that that will happen. We know that Magadi will be an excellent company for many years to come. This moment will be open for questions. Yes?
Is there any difference between the Magadi Soda Company PLC and Magadi Soda in?
No, the Kenyan company is Magadi Soda PLC. It is an English company, but its base of operations is in Kenya. So when we say Magadi Soda, we also mean Magadi Soda PLC. They're one and the same. Yes?
What experiences that you acquired from Australia you bring to Magadi?
I think the most important experience that we acquired in Australia is our approach to people and our approach to the organization, as well as our dedication to the soda ash business. And let me answer that in two parts. We say, and we continue to say, that soda ash is our core product. It is our only business. ICI is a major worldwide corporation with many, many different businesses. And when you manage a company of that size and complexity, there's constantly a balancing of your available capital against all the needs of many different businesses. We are in highly the philosophy of focusing on the importance of the individual and the role of the individual within the organization. We encouraged everyone to manage their own responsibilities, and we have done away with the concept of bosses. We do not want people supervising people. What we want is a group of people, each one working with his or her own responsibility, and working together as a team to build a very strong company. That has proven to be a very successful method of operation at Penrice. We have an excellent management team here at Magadi. We're going to encourage them to continue the road that they have already started in bringing that Magadi family together into even a more tight-knit team. So I think the two major things that we bring to this venture is, first of all, our dedication to soda ash, a refocusing of the business, and secondly, an approach to people that I think will work very well for Magadi. Yes?
Are you at the company, when you're going to change the engagement personnel?
I'm sorry, I didn't...
Are you going to change the personnel in the company or not?
Excuse me. No, we are not going to change any personnel. Mr. Drummond is going to continue to be responsible for the company as general manager. We will be changing some of the people on the board of directors, but I'm very pleased to say that Dr. Waringi has consented to remain on the board, and we look forward to having his continued support and his continued input into the business. But no, we have no intention of changing people. We have a good team there. We have a good group of people. And I guess I consider it to be my privilege to now be a part of the Magadi team, and I will be working alongside the rest of the Magadi team to help build the company. Yes?
Are you intending to increase in the number of local directors on the board? He's alone at the moment. Are you intending to have more Kenyan directors?
We've not addressed the issue of directors yet. That's something that we'll do once we get together after this trip. There's certainly the possibility that we would, yes. I guess it's our opinion that Magadi Soda is first and foremost a Kenyan company. It's a Kenyan company that must operate on an international arena. Therefore, what we know we will be doing is, for example, bringing into the Magadi board the general manager of the English business and the general manager of our Australian business, so that we can give Magadi the benefit of that global vision. And therefore, we think that'll help Mr. Drummond run his business better. So we've not made final decisions there.
You talked about the uniqueness of the Magadi Soda Company compared to other
soda ash companies that you operate with, and you see that, for example, its cost is much less than other companies.
Yes.
Having this Magadi, do you still hold this position?
Yes, yes. Our soda ash plants in England and Australia are what we call synthetic soda ash plants. We manufacture soda ash by combining salt and limestone in a fairly sophisticated chemical process. I also have extensive experience with the so-called natural soda ash producers in Green River, Wyoming in the United States. And there is no doubt that Magadi Soda's costs today are cheaper than any other process, which gives Magadi a very strong competitive advantage in world markets. And this is the strategic importance of Magadi. It is clearly, although as I said before, we're proud to be a Kenyan business, it clearly must compete on a world stage. Yes, this gentleman here.
Very familiar with Penrice Group. Is it based in Nairobi? Has it had a Kenyan presence?
No, this is the first Kenyan presence for Penrice. Penrice was formed 2 years ago to acquire the soda ash business in Australia. So until this point, all of its operations were in Australia. And now it's acquiring its interest in both the UK and Kenya. Yes?
You have already introduced the share ownership scheme in Australia for employees of your company.
Yes.
You have any plans for, is that a policy that you could adopt as soon as you are operational here?
There are many complications in trying to introduce a share plan here in Kenya. The ultimate holding company for both Magadi Soda and Brunner Mond and Company, which is the UK operation, is Brunner Mond Holdings, which is an English company. Given exchange control laws in Kenya, it's very difficult, and we haven't found a way yet to have Kenyan ownership of that ultimate holding company. If we could, the answer is yes, we would like to consider it very favorably. We had a meeting today with the people of Magadi Soda, and during that meeting I did announce that we would, at the start of our new financial year, which is October 1, institute a bonus program that was tied to the profitability of the company. So as a first step, we will be sharing the profits of the company with our people. We think it's an important way to bring people into the organization, to make our people feel more a part of the Magadi family. Personally, and here I cannot speak for Penrice because there's many things that we have to understand first, I would like to see the ability to have our Kenyan people also own equity in Brunner Mond Holdings. I think it would be very good for our people. I think it would be very good for the operation. Magadi Soda over the years has taken extremely seriously. We know that the government of Kenya takes it seriously, and we intend to uphold that very strong and positive tradition. So we intend to be a very strong and active part of the overall Magadi community. Secondly, I'd like to reinforce that Magadi Soda is, first of all, a very important part of the overall Penrice strategy within the soda ash area, and secondly, reiterate the very strong role that Magadi plays in the world markets. And again, particularly in a Kenyan environment, it's unusual to see a company that is this forward-looking in terms of its role in the outside world. It's an important role, and it's one that we will continue to develop. And again, finally, I must say that I'm very pleased to be here, very pleased to meet you today. I welcome you to come out to Magadi. You've asked me what things are going to be like in a year. Come on out and see us in a year, and I think you'll be very pleased with what you see. Thank you very much.